Hey everyone, my name is Owen and welcome to this cue breakdown of my cue Sonic Boom that I wrote for Triumph Audio's newest sample library, Superball Bang. So let's listen to this track first and I'll see you later. Alright, so that's the cue. I hope you like it. Let's start with the first sound. This is the sound that inspired me to write this cue, and it's this trailer atmosphere. So it's basically a sound that I created using pitch bend and also some automation for the modulation, which is controlling the cut. And I think it sounds sort of like a Doppler effect. And then coupling it with the trailer hits, this is what you get. And to me, it sounds like a sonic boom. Also, another thing that I want you to notice is the pitch bend range is so much bigger than what you usually get with 99% of patches from any sample library, which is usually around 2 semitones. So in Kontakt, you can always take this wrench tool, scroll down until you get into the pitch bend, and you can adjust the amount of pitch bend right over here. And then after all that sound, we got this bass over here. And I'm using the step sequencer in order to create this pulse. Because before it's just one continuous note, but I want that pulse kind of acts like a motor. And then after that, we're going to this really beautiful synth. It's Desperate Comes, and again, a lot of automation. Look at this beautiful wave over here automating the cut. Accompanying that, we have this alien harmonics, little bit of cloud with a lot of lush reverb in order to create that ambience. And we have this starlight providing the pads after this. And now it kind of opens up. And now we have a granular drone and magical fairies. And those sounds, I think, creates such a unique riser sound. Let's start with the granular drone, which is one of my favorite patches because I'm biased. I'm the one who programmed this patch by running the original samples through a granular synthesis engine, and this is the sound that I get. Again, same concept. I'm extending the pitch bend, and that's what we got. Also, we got the magical fairies, and then just a little sparkle, a little pinch of salt for that extra crunch and flavor. And let's listen to it. Alright, let's break down that part. So this big part is practically speaking a call and response. So we got the trailer hits, and I'm changing the pitch by using these key switches and also coupling that. I have another bass. It's called the Game Over bass. And everything together sounds like this. And then we got that really cool answer. So the answers are from this bass drum effect patch, but I ran them through some guitar cabinet simulation and a few fuzz pedals, and this is what I get. It's such an interesting and cool sound. And then this transition, gotta have a little drum. Let's talk about this sound, because this sound really transport us to another dimension. Let's hear it without. It's cool, but it lacks just that little touch. Then we got to the melody. And there is a patch called Ghostly, and it does sound like a ghost if you ask me. And accompanying that is this desperate calm sound. Another change that happened in the second part, instead of using the bass drum effects, we're now using the snare drum effects. And because snare has wires, it becomes less tonal, less clean, and more gritty. That's the sound that I really want for this cue. So in our bass section, now we get two basses playing together, the Big Band Pulse and also the Game Over. And now we also have chords being played by the Starlight. And also the granular drone is back for another riser. And don't forget the Bram. So now let's hear the ending part again. We got that synth back, the desperate comms, and also the trailer atmosphere with the pitch bend. But this time not going down, just going up. And also don't forget about the alien harmonics, just giving a little cloud on top. And also the bass, remember about the pulse, really important. And yeah, basically that's how I wrote this cue. All the sounds are from Superball Bang. This is a very versatile library, a really fun one to work with. And I hope you learn a thing or two from this little cue breakdown. I hope to see you next time.